So the other day, Angry Birds Reloaded released a new update. It changed the menu and made it more streamlined to make it more easier to navigate, and it looks nicer. It's weird that Eagle Island isn't listed as the second episode, as it was the second episode in the game. Now it's the final. And they also call Piggy Island Pig Island. Boy, I sure hope someone got fired for that blunder. But yeah, on top of this new menu, you can see a new space episode. And when you click it, you are greeted with a remix of the Angry Birds space theme. You're hearing it right now. And this menu, which has a planet called Pig Bang on it with something next to it saying cold cuts coming soon. And if you compare this to the main menu in the latest version of Angry Birds Space, we can see that when all the episodes are eventually added, this will basically be an Angry Birds Space remake, so this isn't clickbait. Same menu, same level orders, same everything. The background in Pig Bang is even the same as the original, just updated to make it more like the Reloaded style. The birds also support their space designs, but updated to fit the Reloaded style. And they look really good. All the birds' abilities are the same as they are in space. Even Bombs, whose ability in space wasn't the same as it was in Classic, but also it wasn't that different to what it is in Classic. I assume they would have just reskinned his Reloaded ability, which is just a reskin of his Classic ability. But no, they tweaked it to be how it is in space, so that's good. And of course, Laser Chuck obviously has his space ability, as that is the most different out of all the space abilities, because it's a completely different ability to his normal one. He's also the only space bird to get his own tutorial. The others just use their normal bird ones, which makes sense because Laserbird's ability is completely different to Base Chuck's, unlike all the other birds, which is either like Bombs, which is just kind of different, or Red and Blues, which is just exactly the same. The levels here play great. They're just like how they are in the original, apart from the fact that the golden X-Roids aren't here. The birds also make the exact same sound they make in the original, and the stars do too. In the base game, the stars make a different sound, and Red is looking at you. But in space levels, the star sounds are the ones from space, and Red is replaced with Laserbird. With the game being obsessed with using sound from the original, for the better of course, it's off-putting to see when you finish a level there is no victory fanfare. Not the one from space, not the one from Reloaded, not a different one entirely, just nothing. And it makes me feel like I've achieved nothing, so I would say in the next update they should add the one from space in, because it just feels weird not having it here. The only level that plays differently to its original space version is level 30. It's not too different, but there are some major differences, mainly with Bomb, that if you've played this level as much as I have, you'll probably notice them right away. In the original, Bomb could blow up King Pig's ship. He wouldn't need to put a boulder on it to hit it. But in this game, he can't do that. Also, in the original, Bomb could pop bubbles with an explosion, but he can't in Reloaded. Also, in the original, if you exploded too close to boulders, they'd break. But in Reloaded, you can explode right on a boulder and it's perfectly fine. Also, Leonard being the one in the ship instead of King Pig doesn't feel right to me. I know he replaced King Pig in all the other Reloaded levels to fit with the movie 2 theming. This makes sense, but Space King Pig and normal King Pig are completely different characters even though they look exactly the same. So why not just bring Space King Pig in here, come on. But yeah, this doesn't ruin the game for me, and honestly, Space Reloaded is great. Now you might be like, oh, how can I get this? And I'll be like, it is only available on Apple Arcade, which costs £5 a month, and is only on Apple devices. Yep, that's the catch. If you don't end up playing this, I don't blame you. Apple Arcade is not worth it, and don't spend the money if you don't have it. Subscribe and like the video. Goodbye.